Alright, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive. Let's go ahead and look at this map. It has two different names you can kind of call it. And it's not exactly fair because one's a spelling error, but it almost makes sense in the context of things, so it's kind of funny. So it's called Gusty Trails or Gusty Trials. Gusty Trails is the proper name, Gusty Trials is the other one that's like, hey, that kind of makes sense. Because it is a bunch of trails that are all interconnected in pretty much random ways. So there's no real predetermined path that you have to take or are supposed to take, but you could plan one out if you wanted to. But you could say it's trials because, rally racing is trial based and blah 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 blah, rally trial. Yeah, something like that. So there's a good overview of the map that you see. There's a bunch of roads everywhere around you. Let's go to the truck now. We'll use the off-road edition of the D series. Get a good car to start off with. And that road you see behind me is probably the most difficult road for the whole map. And because of that, I'm going to ignore it. Because I'm bad at this. We all know that. I'll come back to it later, and then I'll embarrass myself thoroughly. I probably won't try for more than 10 seconds because I'll get stuck right at the very bottom of it. But anyways, over here off to the left, you got this area. And this is kind of a place that stands out compared to the rest of the map. Because right here, it's a really tight area surrounded by trees. And everywhere else, it's mostly surrounded by rocks and stuff. And the trees are really kind of a pain to try to drive through because you can never quite tell when you're if you're gonna end up going over the road a bit. Are you gonna hit the trunk of a tree, or are you just gonna go through some leaves and be totally okay? So it makes it kind of difficult like that. So like right here, I'm kind of just going out of the road just a bit, but luckily all I hit was the leaves. But every now and then you'll do that and you'll hit a tree, and it's like, oh sheesh. Try to stay in the middle, but even if you're staying in the middle, look, I'm hitting trees on both my left and right at the same time. So it's like there is no easy way through this, really. But do the best I can. Don't tip over here. I've done that before. Yeah, that's bad. I managed to actually flip over totally right there. It's like I was going 5 miles per hour, and it's like, how do you even manage to flip over at such low speeds? But I found a way. I found a way. But we're trying to play it safe here. Hey, look at that. I just realized there's like a little something that looks funky. There's a little, like, underground, here, hold on. Park the car. Look at that. Oh, weird. You look at it, and it's like, it kind of looks weird. I don't know what's up with that. Huh. Something's up with that water. It looks glitchy like that. I don't know. Anyways, unpark the car and continue on. It just caught my eye, because I don't remember seeing that. I'm not sure if that's my graphics card saying, hey, I'm screwing with you, or if that's actually the map itself. Because I don't remember that being there earlier, but it might have been. And there's going to be just a bit of lag through this part, there usually is, and then we get to the open area and then we're fine, so you'll have to apologize. I'll have to apologize for that, and hopefully it'll be gone soon once we get to the main area, which is right after this clearing. Or right in this clearing, there we go. Into the main area, so let's make our way to the mountainous areas and get out of all these trees. And the lag should stop in about 5, 4. Oh, there it goes. It's gone. See, there's just like certain spots on the map where it's like, oh, my computer's crying, and then we're fine again. James, we'll drive around some of these roads. Well, the ones over here are for the most part pretty easy. Nothing like that road next to where you start. These ones are all just, no problem driving through them. Even with me behind the wheel. There are a couple where, like, maybe this one, it looks pretty steep, where you might need to use a manual transmission versus automatic. And almost the case. It looks like, yeah, we can make it just barely with the automatic transmission. So we'll just keep on driving around, look at everything there is to look at. Won't do every road, it's just a lot of roads to do. So we'll do most of them, but there's no way I can make sure I do all of them. There's just the way they all intertwine and stuff. It'd be a little too difficult to try to keep track of that. At least, unless I had like a diagram or something where I cross out I have done this road or something. Actually, let's go this way instead of going to that. Manual transmission, save me! So I had to use the manual transmission right there just because I was falling. You could have got through that with an automatic, but I decided to change directions at the last minute, which ruined everything. Alright, so anywhere basically you see mud is really difficult in this map because the mud is real slick. See, like, real slick. I'm actually just trying to pull the truck onto those rocks and let the the grip from the rocks pull me along. Because that mud is slick stuff here on this map. And this is like, watch, I'm gonna hold the brakes. Holding the brakes, we just slide down. Parking brake on, both brakes on, we just slide down because it's slick, man. But yeah, you can go anywhere you really want. If you notice, you can kind of see where we started from here. Well, not quite. You'll have a better view of it soon. There we go. There's where we started down there. And oh goodness, I went way too fast into this. That's what I was planning to do. Yes, I planned to flip it over. Alright, we're stuck. Let's go and unstuck real quick. We'll look for a safe spot to unstuck at, like where we already were. So try to put the car here. And maybe get a fresh one too if we can. Looks like that'll work. Almost works. Try it again. Just gotta be careful and I'll be alright. There we go. So anyways, like I said, right there is the hardest road I would say to try to go up. And again, I'm just holding the brakes, by the way, and I don't have any control over the matter. It's so slick. So apparently the only way to get through that is to not hold the brakes. If you hold the brakes, well, you just saw what happens 2 times in a row. You're just gonna fall over. Like, hold the brakes, hold the brakes, hold the brakes, hold the brakes. And yeah, we were turning that way and everything, and every time it's the same thing. So here's a better idea. Gun it. Okay, physics just says that's a hole, you're gonna fall into it because gravity's gonna pull you into it. So how about we don't go that way, period? And we'll get stuck in a different hole. I don't know what I'm doing right here. I'm just being dumb. I want to be able to get down this right here. It's just, God. It is a pain. There we go. Now I have to somehow get up, though. Actually, it wasn't so bad. Getting down, it was the hard part. Shoot. I'm holding the brake. What are you doing? Hey, yeah. I'm holding the brakes right there, and it just kept moving because the gear, it was in first gear. Just because it was in first gear, it's like I'm going to keep moving. Let's try to go that area over there where the gas station is by flying. Nope. We're in the same damn hole we've been in, isn't it? I am sick and tired of that hole. Let's go here. You like that, don't you? Because that was an accident, but we made it here. And there's the gas station. I have no idea how they get gas to this location, though. Like, who's going to bring a tanker truck to this thing to fill it up? You know something else that's neat? I think they could go inside of this. Look, we're inside of the gas station. Sort of. We glitched through it. And the truck's accelerating all on its own, and now it flipped over. Good job, truck. That was a dumb truck. Alright, so let's go back to where we started, which is right down here. And get a fresh truck. And let me show you how bad that road is. With a bad driver behind the wheel, I bet you can't even get up the first 10 feet. Alright, so let's see what happens. I don't want to tip over, so let me keep lining this up. Alright, let's see. Yep, can't even get up the first 10 feet. So you see what I'm saying? This is not an easy road to go up. It's just not. You can cheat your way up. Like, oh look, I made it halfway, and then you tip over and fall. It's like, oh look, I made it halfway. Oh look, I'm wrecking up my truck because I don't know. Hey look, we're actually making progress after we get past that first part, and then now we're not. So yeah, that's not a fun place to be. Unless that's fun to you. You're weird. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. I'm trying to plan a route out real quick, so give me 1 second. Okay, I know where I want to go. Let's go to the truck. Take the truck, put it back where we very, very first started, and hopefully I visualize this route right. So we go there to there to there. Alright, I know where I'm going, mostly. I think I know where I'm going. How about that? I could be entirely wrong, but I think I know what I'm doing. Good churn here. And we're gonna lag because that's a lag spot. Just weird. There's, like I said, there's lag spots in this map. But then we're free of it and we should be good, right? About, oh my goodness. The change in frames per second really threw me off. I was like, all of a sudden, oh, I'm going fast. And then I'm upside down. But the low FPS makes it feel like you're going so slow. Come on, auto transmission. Don't be a dummy and fail me. I had to basically barge through that just to make sure the transmission be able to make it. So as far as I know, we're going exactly where I want to go. We'll find out soon enough, though. Oops, a little too fast. Try to reset right here, maybe. Ah, not enough room. Not enough room. Gotta do a multi-point churn. There we go. Because I wanted to go to this area where there's a bunch of mud. Because the mud areas are paint. So I was gonna drive through it anyways. Because I don't know what's wrong with me. See, dirt is fine. Then you get to the mud and it's just like, somebody hold me. So this one isn't as steep, so it's okay, I guess. Compared to that one by spawn, where you start, that one is just terribly hard. This one's not too bad because it's not as steep or all uphill or anything like that. Come on, truck. Power through it. Yeah. So yeah, that's Gusty Trials, both. It could be either name. I'm pretty sure it's Trails though, because that one seems to be the spelling that's more common. Till next time, this is WhyBeAre. I'll see ya.